Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer, and this is TV Talk. It's Thursday, so that means it's Big O Day. And this week's episode of Big O was Call from the Past. In this episode, Roger is sent to negotiate with some fishermen to bring down the price of fish, or try to bring down the price of fish, as the prices are going up. But this is due to the fact that the fishermen are refusing to go out and do any fishing. And it is not because there are no more fish to catch. It's because they believe that a sea god is out there and doesn't want them to tamper with the fish. Now, Roger doesn't really believe in such things as sea gods or anything else. Last time he encountered a god, it was a man-made creature that fed off of electricity, and that was back in episode 3, Electric City. So he has a hard time believing that there is actually a sea god here, and is determined to get to the bottom of what is going on. And he finds a man who created a ship that can go underwater, i.e. a submarine. And he makes arrangements to rent it so he can go underwater and find out exactly what is going on. Now, there is a small wrinkle in his plan as Angel commandeers the sub, and he ends up going with her to kind of figure out what's going on. And they get trapped in a submerged building. I believe it's a submerged office building. But they do find out what's going on. Some people are using scuba gear, and of course people of Paradigm City, having lost all memory of 40 years ago, have no idea what scuba gear is, so to them they look like servants of a water god. And they are looking for something that is down in this down under the water, and they're just basically using the myth of the sea titan to scare the fishermen away. Of course, Roger and Big O are able to foil their plans and whatnot and stop a Megadeus that was resurrected from destroying the city and whatnot. This episode is interesting because we get a little bit of backstory on Angel. Not a lot, but enough to where we can actually start guessing as to where she comes from. For starters, when she takes off her jacket, we notice two scars on her shoulder blades right where wings would have been, which leads us to wonder, did she have wings removed or something removed from her back? Could she have actually been an angel at one point? So I guess she would be a fallen angel now. Also, we learn what she's actually after. In the first 2 episodes, we're really not sure because she's part of the electric company. Think, oh, okay, so she's a member of the electric company in Electric City when we first meet her, and she's just, doing her job. And then in Underground Terror, the 4th episode where we see her again, she's now working as a secretary for the publisher of Paradigm Press. So it's like, okay, so she switched jobs. Maybe she just got offered, maybe she's still a secretary. She was a secretary in both roles, and she just got offered more money to be a secretary for the newspaper. Not unsurprising for people to switch companies, maintain the same job, but switch companies because they get better pay in one company. So that's not, so it's like, okay, that could have been what happened. And now we kind of get an idea of what's going on, why she keeps following Roger around. And she is actually looking for memories. And it's possible she took these jobs within the Paradigm Corporation to get very close, or as close as she could, to the top dog to accomplish her goal. And then Roger brings up something very interesting when it is revealed that she's looking for memories, and or the angel is looking for memories, and that is, he asks her if she is born in Paradigm City, and she doesn't come out and really answer. But he says people who were born in Paradigm City tend to not worry about memories all that much, not to the extent that she's obsessing over them. So that's very interesting, and that'll come into play a lot later in the series, actually in season 2, when we do find out a little bit more about where Angel comes from. But this episode is key because it actually starts planting those questions as to who is Angel and where did she come from, because unlike everybody else in Paradigm City, she is obsessed with finding memories, and she does have those 2 scars on her back that almost match up perfectly with where wings are on angels in paintings of angels. So it makes you really, this episode really makes you wonder about her. It's not so much a character developing episode of Angel or a character developing episode of Roger or Dorothy or Norman or anything. It's just more of a episode where they are planting seeds to make you wonder about one of the main characters, or at least one of the more often than not reoccurring characters, i.e. Angel. So, and again, that information will be more important later on, mostly in the second season, when we really delve into Angel's past. It won't be more until the second season, so be patient. Season 1 is only 13 episodes long, so we're getting close to season 2, where we'll really start to delve into Angel's past as best as they describe it, and it is possible that they get even more into depth in her past in the comic book, as there is a comic book on Big O. I don't know when it takes place, if it takes place before the events of Roger the Negotiator, after the events of the series finale, or kind of in between, or what. I've never actually read it. I didn't even know there was until I started doing research for this, for these Big O TV Talk videos. So I have not been able to find them. And to be honest, I haven't really looked. I've been busy with work and other things. But if you have a chance to find them, check them out and let me know what they're like, because they're really good. I'd be very interested in reading them, as I do like Big O to a degree. I really like anime. I'm into certain anime, and you'll see what animes I'm more into as we get further into TV Talk. So don't worry about it. My big question to you is, for this week, is if Angel did not come from Paradigm City, where do you think she came from? Do you think there are other cities out there that Paradigm has been cut off from? And where do you think those scars came from? Do you think she really was an angel who lost her wings? Do you think they're just something she was born with, like a couple of weird birthmarks? Or do you think they were some kind of tattoo that was put on her, either to her knowledge or unknown to her? So let me know what you think in the comment section. Feel free to like and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. The information will be in the description section. I'm Jennifer. Thank you for watching this TV Talk video, and I will see you next time.